A couple of things that I asked you in writing on Saturday. One has to do with the detention or abduction or disappearance of 9 Southern Cameroons or Ambazonia or Anglophone leaders in Abuja. They seem to have been taken out of a hotel where they were meeting, either by Cameroon forces or by Nigeria. And I know the Deputy Secretary General is in Abuja. Maybe I'm just wondering, given that the UN has called for dialogue and that these people have been locked up.
was scheduled in advance. We're obviously aware of the reports. We've not been able to get any official confirmation one way or another, and we're going to continue to monitor the situation.
I guess two questions. One is, has Mr. Fall made any inquiries? Number two, I understand that she'd obviously previously scheduled this week-long trip to Abuja, but given that she's meeting with senior Nigerian officials, and given that there are reports that the Nigerian Department of State Security is responsible
as I said, we're trying to get some sort of official confirmation one way or another. We'll continue monitoring the situation.
I wanted to ask you about the press release that was put out by MINUSCA denying certain media reports that the peacekeeping mission gave weapons to rebels. And MINUSCA says that MINUSCA stands ready to engage the government authorities to take appropriate action against the media. And I wanted to know, what are those actions? And is there any UN policy on essentially threatening media for its reporting?
I haven't. Maybe I was, because I was away. I hadn't seen the press release. We obviously support freedom of the press and freedom of expression, but I think when there are errors in media reports, we will point them out and work with the media concerned to ensure that the reports are corrected.
And just one last thing, I'd also asked you in writing about this, about a particular media law, that of Kazakhstan, which requires, as recently enacted and as criticized by the Reporters Without Borders, requires the permission of people that are being reported on, and also requires the identification of all online commenters and the retention of that information for 3 months. I'm wondering, you just said the UN is so much for, does it see such a law as problematic? And
I'm not familiar with the details of the law, and I think our oft-stated principle remains.